When you have a wood shop, you need sometimes some very odd or different tools. One thing you're going to end up using is a lot of clamps. Everybody will tell you, you got to have a lot of clamps. There's a really good clamp that does a lot of work for you. When you got to clamp something together, like you're gluing some pieces of lumber and you want to clamp it overnight or hold it in place for a while till the glue sets, and it's a really inexpensive clamp. They're pretty much free all over town. You can pretty much find them just about anywhere. But it's good to have a lot of them and a set of them. And you can do all kinds of really good clamping with them. It's right here. Yeah. It's called the rubber band. Can't beat it. Well, hi everyone. This week at Coffee and Tools we have a project or a repair. I love taking on repairs because sometimes they're challenging. They're more challenging sometimes than just making something out of a wood shop. In this case we have a broken bread box. This piece here was on the top of it, and it had large chunks of wood broken from it. And here's the bread box. It's a really cute little bread box. So this is tore off the top and splintered the wood. So really this was again one of these projects where we've got a nice piece here, but we've got a real mess on our hands. So let's see what we can figure out to do with it. And really the first thing I'm going to do in this case is sort of back up before the accident. And I found this, I've got the splinters of wood, so we're going to glue these pieces back on and lay them up with some wood glue, clamp them, and let all this harden up. And then we're going to look at our options of how we're going to actually fix this bread box. And I think we can do it. I think we make a nice job out of it. Okay. I think the glue has finally hardened, so we can pull these clamps off, and then we can take a look at this. The bread box itself was basically in pretty good shape, so really the only thing wrong was the top was broken off right here. So this piece here, it's going to be really hard to duplicate the wood grain or really do much with it. Now I put these pieces back in, and they are extended pieces here. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to cut these off and glue this piece back in, but we'll put it in backwards, and that way we have a nice fresh look to the bread box here. And so we'll just see what we can do with that and just nip these off. So we'll just grind these off, and we'll be right back in a second after we grind them off. Probably an unconventional way to do it, but what we're going to do is just use a metal grinder, and we'll just take these pieces down and down a little more, and that's it for the yep, we'll just took the two pieces off and these ground. Okay, so I've managed to fit it. So we're going to put a little glue on the pieces here, and we'll just put the glue right exactly where the factory glue was. So may as well make it about the same spots, but we'll also glue the ends. And if we can get some glue out of the bottle, this will be even better. Alrighty, must be a cold glue or something here today. Alright. Is this where the director yells, "Cut!" Get him a fresh glue bottle. We don't really need a lot of glue anyways at this point. Just a little bit of glue. I'm going to put a little bit of glue on the ends. And so that should give us what we need for the bread box. There we go. That top's getting a little hard there. And then I'm going to just sort of pull this in really close and tight and force it down in place. There we go. Nice. And fit it. Now, usually I put a clamp or something on something like this, but in this case, What I'm going to do is basically just let that glue set up like that, and that'll be the finish of our bread box job. So we managed to get a new look to the bread box. It's repaired, it's fixed, and now it can be set out in the kitchen with everything else. Everything else was pretty clean, like I said. There was no other damage to the box, so it was just that. But this was a repair this week, so there we go. Well, that was the bread box this week. A repair that was unexpected, but it came in and it was here. I want to thank you all for watching again this week. Hopefully you'll maybe subscribe to the channel. Next week we're going to try to get to that rocking chair that I've been so desperately wanting to film the event. So until then, have a great weekend everybody, and hang in there with Coffee and Tools.